President Trump this afternoon said he was deeply disappointed in the High Court's decision against his use of an emergency economic powers law for imposing sweeping tariffs last year, but he says he has other legal options for tariffs authorization.
Foreign countries that have been ripping us off for years are ecstatic. They're so happy. And they're dancing in the streets, but they won't be dancing for long, that I can assure you.
A Syracuse University expert on international trade and global economics says the president used a maximum authority approach, but agrees that the court ruling is not the final word for Trump's trade strategy.
The president was using it to impose whatever tariffs he wanted on whatever country he wanted for however long he wanted. But there are laws that the president can impose tariffs under. Things like sometimes people call it TWIA, the Trading with the Enemy Act. Under these laws, the president can and has imposed tariffs for other reasons.
Dr. Monarch says some of that happened in Trump's first term, and he feels the exact impact of tariffs on economic inflation is somewhat murky, and even now more uncertainty with any government revenue collected from companies from tariffs on imported products.
This was one of the main arguments that President Trump made for putting the tariffs in place in the first place, was that they were bringing in a lot of tariff revenue, a lot of tax revenue, and there were refund checks promised to Americans. This money was being earmarked for many different purposes. It's not at all clear what, but other companies like Costco have said, we want the money back.
From a manufacturing standpoint, local surveys showing a largely detrimental tariffs impact.
The tariffs became a significant roadblock and challenge. I've got one member who is going to have to spend another $1.5 million just to pay the tariffs to try to reshore jobs back to the United States.
And indeed, on his Truth Social platform, President Trump says he is now imposing an immediate 10% global tariff above other tariffs that may be intact and covered under other laws. On your side, Ron Plants, Channel 2 News.